Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Jump In Let's Play. This week we are taking a look at Karuba. This is a game by Habba and it is a recent addition to our store. Really excited to have these guys in our stock. So let's go below, we'll take a look at how Karuba is played and then we'll come back up here just to discuss our final thoughts. See you in a moment, guys. Okay, so here we are with Karuba all set up. So first up, what is everything? So each player has their own game board with a coastline of an island on it. Here is where these explorers will be placed, and then along here will be the pyramids they are trying to explore. The players will take turns placing down a coloured explorer and their appropriate pyramids. They have to be at least 3 degrees away from each other, so this couldn't be here, for example, but it could go there, for example. But they place theirs, and then once they've placed their one, the other player will copy them, and then each player will take it in turns until all of them have been laid out and everyone has it matching to everyone else. One player will be designated the expedition leader. They will take their tiles and they will shuffle them up as we have done here, and the others will place theirs around the edge in ascending numerical order. To the side here we have our treasure tokens, so these will be the points that will be awarded at the end of the game. In this 2-player game we're only using 2 of them. So we've got the 5 points and the 3 points, and these are awarded in turn to people that get to the appropriate pyramid first. And then here we've got a whole bunch of diamonds and gold here that can be acquired throughout the course of the game on tiles like these ones that have the appropriate symbols. So every turn will consist of the expedition leader taking a tile and calling out the number. So here we have got 14, and then every player will find number 14 and they will add it to their board. As the game progresses, you will find that there will be 2 options available to you: to lay the tile down or to discard your current tile to move one of your explorers across his path up to the amount of endings here. So for example, if we had this and we were to discard it, we would discard it, and that would allow us to move one of our explorers up to 2 spaces forward along their path. You can see this here. If we had this one here, for example, that would allow us to move it up to 3 because there are 3 endings there, and this one would allow us to move it up to 4. These symbols on here, we've got the golds there. You can see with some of these have got the diamonds. In order to collect these, you need to end your move exactly on that. So on your turn, you would discard the tile that you have just been told to draw, and then you would move your adventurer and you would have to stop on that space, forfeiting any extra movements. So with regards to the tile placement, it is fairly straightforward. It can be placed anywhere on the board. So we could place it here, for example, but we wouldn't be able to place it so that half of it is coming off if we've got like more than 2 paths on it. The numbers have to stay in the top left-hand corner as well, so we can't be changing them around like so. And that is it, really. So we will start with this one, 14. So this player would call out number 14 and every other player would collect theirs as well. So this player, they've got theirs here, and then they'll decide what they want to do. So this player is going to go here and just put his 14 there. This player is going to go up here. They will then draw the next tile. So we have got 23. So they'll call out 23. Each player will take that 23 and add it to theirs. So he might decide to go here. This player is going to go there. And he'll keep calling them out. So we have got number 9. So he collects his number 9 too. Now with this, you can create dead ends. So for example, not that I would, but you could put a piece in front of another piece like so if another path ends up becoming a bit more viable, but it does mean then that you would need to find another way for that explorer to get around. But we're not going to do that. We are going to go here. And this player, they're just going to put theirs here. So we call out the next one. 21 we have. We have 21. So this player will find their number 21. And they will add theirs in. So they're going to go there, for example. And we're going to go here. And then we have got, we have got 17. So they will find their 17. And they might decide to go here. And we're going to put ours here. And so you keep doing this until all of the tiles have been played and hopefully all of the temples have been reached. At that point, you will total up your score from the trinkets here, the treasures there, and your diamond and gold here. These are worth 1 point each, these are worth 2 points each. And then whoever has the highest score is the most successful, most renowned explorer. We'll head back up top now to discuss our final thoughts on the game. See you in a bit. Okay, so that was Karuba. I hope you found that useful. So, on to what we thought of the game. Overall, I really enjoyed this one. A really colourful theme. I am a sucker for exploration and adventure. Films like Indiana Jones, video games like Uncharted and Tomb Raider. I really kind of enjoy that. Lost Civilizations, going out exploring, having to survive kind of thing. So that kind of really sits in my wheelhouse. But for the actual mechanics of the game, I found them very clean. Habba are renowned for their children's games, so for games for toddlers and very young children, and this is part of their game night series where they're entering into more family gaming, and I think this one does it really, really well. It appeals to younger children as well. You're just laying down tiles. That is literally all you're doing in this game, and because of that there's little interactivity. In fact, there's no interactivity, but for something like this it just works really, really well. You're just picking a tile, everyone else grabs the same tile, and you're laying it down somewhere. You have to make your choices. Of course, it is a race. You are trying to get to the temples first, the pyramids first, but you are doing that in a sort of very friendly way. There's no mean-spiritedness to this, and I think that is in keeping with Habba's branding as well. It's about family enjoyment. It's about getting families around a table together to play games, and that fits in really well with that. The components are really nice as well. It's nice, good, thick, durable game board. The tiles themselves are very clear. They tell you what number they are. You can see the paths clearly on them. The ones that have the gems on them, you can see those clearly as well, and they're a nice size. The gems themselves, I absolutely love these. I think these are absolutely fantastic, very tactile, and you can imagine kids having a good time collecting these, feeling like they've actually got treasure that they are collecting. Obviously a bit too small for some children, so you will need to keep an eye on that. Maybe if you've got younger children, parents, just keep an eye on the treasures for them and hold on to them for them. The adventurer pieces themselves are really nice. I always like it when they theme these. They can use the traditional meeple if they so wish, and a lot of games do, but when they just add these kind of themes to them, it's really nice. And then you've got the pyramids there as well. Overall, I think it is a well packaged, well presented game. It's not going to be for everyone. If you're looking for something with high interactivity or something with a lot of variability in your approaches to the game, this won't be it for you. But if you're a family with young children and you're just looking for a game to have a really good time, then you cannot go wrong with Karuba. It is just perfect for that family of 4. So if you want to give that a go, we do have this copy available in the library. We also have it for sale, and we have the Karuba card game as well, which we will just show you. Here we go, the Karuba card game. We'll just show you on the back as well. So this is just a smaller version of the game, larger tiles as well there, I do believe. I may be wrong, I haven't opened one of these ones yet, but just a different way of playing the game. So that is Karuba. I hope you found the video useful, and if you do want to try it out, just give us a call or visit the shop, grab a table, grab a game. See you soon, guys.